here and delighted also.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for the interview.
Yeah, you're quite welcome. Now, let's go ahead and chat about this this album, The Frame, because we have that the album came out this month, November 5th, Wormhole Death Records. And I mean, just a couple of the tracks we're going to be chatting about today, Tear Factory and Ghosts. Yeah, I have so many questions about this album, so I'm just going to start small, I guess, and say, what is The Frame? Is there a concept? Is there a theme?
Julien, if you want to begin.
The frame is the shape you can find on the cover, basically, and maybe it's something more conceptual for us. The frame is a kind of still of life. You know, we are all in a frame because the society has his code, his own rules, and we have all to follow the rules, and by this way we all live in a frame, and the frame is speaking about that.
Yes, it's definitely a dystopian society described in the album, and as Julien said, each song describes a rule led by this system. And from each song, you have a protagonist that discover that something is not really cool in this society, in this system. And at the end of the album, he decide to change that and to try a zero reset of all of this.
Okay.
And Tear Factory and Ghost are both video clip. I guess you saw it. And a Ghost, for example, is a criticism of overconsumption. And you have an image, for example, during choruses, or the mother is the earth.
Okay, we got a lot of deep stuff going on here, boys.
We tried.
The frame is a concept album because it's talking about a protagonist, you know, and each song is a phases of sociological status at the time.
I'm looking at. Sorry, carry on.
This is why in the song Ghost, the song Ghost is talking about overconsumption. The song Tear Factory is about oppressed people and the people who oppressed the other. And this is why the protagonist has to make a choice between to be one or the other side.
Okay. Yeah, there's a.
Yes, he has to choose to be oppressed or to oppress people, and he chose nothing.
Yeah, a lot of things going on in this system. Is this system at all a satire on real life?
Yes. We can say that.
We can say that.
Magnifique. One of the things I enjoy the most is I'm on the music video right now for Tear Factory, and we can chat about the music video in a second, but I'm reading what is written here, and I don't know if you guys wrote it or if the label wrote it, but it describes the song, and at the end it says, even if the system seems invincible, thinking differently is the beginning of change. And I highlighted thinking differently is the beginning of change because that's so true, just in anything in life.
Yes, yes, is really the key point. I think in this album, we want to say, just begin to think differently when something happens that disturb you, or when you are not agree with something, with a system, with our politicians, for example. Just try to begin to think differently. Even it could be really difficult to change, but the key point is begin to think differently. Yeah, I guess.
Beautiful. Now, I guess the question is the album, The Frame, aiming to inspire people to think differently, or to begin to change the way that they think?
I think we don't have the pretension of that, but it's our a mood of the moment when we created these sounds. The funniest, it was before the pandemic, in fact. But basically, it's not a criticism for capitalism. It's just a criticism for the over of it, of the overconsumption, the over. Today, everything is literally too big for mankind. In fact, actually, it's I think today, but it's yes, it's a sector of our modern world.
Okay. Now let's talk about this music video for Tear Factory, because there's so many tears in this factory that there's a whole bucket of them, and you seem to be throwing a whole bucket of tears at this poor guy who's strapped up. Is that what's going on here in the Tear Factory? There's so many tears. There's a bucket of tears. That's graphic. A whole bucket of tears. That's salty.
Yeah, definitely salty.
What's going on in this music video, boys?
Yes, it's an idea from the video producer, and we just followed him.
Actually, this is our most violent video clip, and it was also the first time for us to make this kind of video. So it was a little bit rare to try to make those kind of movie, and it is in phases, with the concept of the album. Each song is a phases of a protagonist, what is happening in his head, in his mind, and this song is darkest mindset.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But, however, I have to say I was not hurt during the video clip.
I don't know who's smiling. Somebody's smiling. It's hard to see who it is exactly, but during the choke scene, it looks like the person who's getting choked is smiling as they're getting pulled back. So
it was me.
Okay. Having a little too much fun there while getting choked.
The video maker asked me to smile during this scene.
Yes. And me too.
And show that you're into it. Now, let's talk about the video for Ghosts, because it immediately opens up and it looks like a car wreck. Did you guys just know where to find a car that had been wrecked?
Maybe 30 meters just next our rehearsal studio. If I understand your question.
I don't know. I was just kind of asking about the music video for Ghosts, and I don't even remember what my question was to find out if I asked the question correctly, if I even asked a question. But yeah, take us through this video for ghosts. Who are these ghosts?
Yeah.
You want to answer, Julien?
Which Julien? There's so many Julians on the call.
Yes.
Julien with
Pivi, I guess.
I'm not sure to understand what
Who
do
is
you
the
mean
ghost?
about.
Right. Who is the ghost? You was asking.
Who is the ghost? Excuse me.
It's okay.
Yeah. In fact, you can find it in the choruses. The ghost is just all of us in the system, because when you follow, in fact, actually in the album, all the person led by the system is like a ghost, because they are not really alive, a really active life. And so for me, it's like a mirror. I imagine person like a ghost, trying to do some different things from the system, but not really in active mood.
Yeah.
On the life.
Okay.
That is ghosts.
And
finally, if we continue to destroy our planets, mankind will finish like a ghost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So is this a bit about climate change, the environment, that sort of thing?
Those kind of things, yes. Because in the video clip, you can see the kind of dualism, because there is we are playing in a beautiful place. We are playing in the present, and the kids is playing in a wreck, and nothing left. We are in the present, taking care about nothing, and the kids is in the future, in a world where everything is broken.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
it will be the kind of result by the system describes in the album.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, speaking of more systems, I just found out that there's another single we can chat about called Remembrance.
Yeah.
And this one looks like it has to do with memories. And memories are an interesting topic. Souvenir in French, right? The word memory?
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah.
Which, interestingly enough, in English, we've taken the word souvenir to mean as some kind of knick-knack that you bring back from a travel. And at the time, it seems like a really good idea, whatever it is, a jar of air or something. Like you're in Hawaii and you're like, oh, look, a seashell. And you bring back the seashell home, and you're probably never ever going to do anything about it, but it's a souvenir in that it reminds you of being in Hawaii that day, or at least it should, or something. But I thought that was kind of an interesting connection in that moment. What is this track about with regard to memories, though?
In fact, it's always linked by the album context. Memories for the protagonist, it's like an anchor for his mind, for his conscience, and his memories is before the systems were so powerful, and he tried to keep his memories to have the strength to fight, in fact. And however, memories finally can fall apart, because memories are not how can I say that, constant in the life. Scientists said that memories should be disappeared with the time. So it's finally, for the protagonist, his great fear is to lost his memories, his warm memories.
Okay.
And to lost is I can say that is volunteers to fight.
Okay. Well, boys.
I don't know if I'm clear. I'm sorry for
no. It's okay.
For my English.
It's okay. So today we chatted about the album The Frame, out November 5th, via Wormhole Death Records. And we chatted about The Frame being a system, and there's a bit of a storyline with the listener being the protagonist. And we've got a couple of tracks, Tear Factory and Ghosts, that have music videos that are available. We also chatted about Remembrance as well. The band's website, moonshineoversight.com.
Yes.
Stay in touch. Boys, is there anything that I missed?
We have our YouTube channel, right? Our website. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Bandcamp. You can find our first album, Vanishing Lines. We have also a big cartel to buy this first album, and it's okay. Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. Well, boys, merci beaucoup for coming on to the Rock Metal Podcast today.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.